Hello everyone, this is Andres Almeida again from JNation 2024, and this time with me is Brian Vermeer from SNCC. So Brian, what can you tell us about yourself?
Well, that I like it here, the weather is good, and I have a talk this afternoon. So, seriously, my name is Brian Vermeer. I am born and raised in the Netherlands. I am one of the community managers of the NLJUG, the Netherlands Java user group. I work for SNCC as a developer advocate, and before that I did at least 15 years of Java backend development for all sorts of companies. So that's pretty much me.
All right. So when you mentioned two topics, there's one thing about SNCC that's probably related to the session that you have today at JNation. What do you tell us about that?
So my session is about code constructions in Java that can go terribly wrong. And some things are obvious, like SQL injections, but some things are less obvious, and how you can catch them while you are actually developing. So don't catch it afterwards, but why not try to catch it beforehand or during the operation, so you don't have to do a lot of rework. And so I will show a lot of different kind of topics, how they look in Java, how we can prevent them, how we can spot them, and how we can make sure that everybody in the team is aware of these kind of things.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is not your first time at JNation. So what is your impression of the conference and the event overall?
Well, it's my fourth time at JNation. Two of them were virtual, so yeah, these were kind of interesting behind your own screen. But I was here last year, and what I want to say, every time I'm invited here, and I know that the weather will be good this time of year, that's one thing I'm looking forward to, but also the venue is amazing. The venue is an old building, and there are you have to go upstairs and downstairs. You have to go through some hallways, but the rooms are great. There are a lot of attendees. I think this year they even grew to 1,300. So even though Coimbra is a relatively small town, if you compare it to Lisbon or Porto, there are a lot of developers here. They're eager. They want to speak with you afterwards. They want to learn. They want to know. So I generally have a really good vibe over here.
Great. You also mentioned that you're part of the NLJUG, which is the Java community in the Netherlands. So what can you tell us about that community in itself? Because I know that it's pretty big and it's pretty engaging.
Yeah, the Netherlands Java user community, there are multiple Java user communities. There are communities that are bound to cities, and we are the nationwide community, if you can call it like that. We are not connected. We help each other, though, but there is no official connection between them, although we are all friends, obviously. But the main thing that we do is we have over 4,000 members. It's a paid membership, which means it's a small fee of, say, 60 or 70 euros every year. But then, for instance, you're entitled to JFall. JFall is our flagship conference, which will happen November 7th. You can go there for free.
I've heard that is the best one-day Java conference in the world.
Other people say that, and I leave other people to judge that. I am more than happy to oblige that is the case, but that's in the eyes of the beholder, obviously. But I mean, with over 1,800 attendees, we're pretty proud that every year we are fully booked. So yeah, that's one of the things that we do. Next to that, we have a printed magazine, old-fashioned printed magazines with articles from our community to the community. 4 to 5 times a year that the magazine comes out. And upcoming this month, we've got Spring, which is our smaller conference for 700 to 800 people in a smaller venue. But yeah, we organize that as well, plus things like masterclass and that kind of stuff.
Perfect. Is there anything else that you would like to say to the audience?
If you ever have the chance to visit JNation, I would definitely recommend going there. Even if you're not based in Portugal, why not? Book a trip here. It's lovely. The country is lovely. The city here is lovely. And the conference is top-notch.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Brian. And everyone else listening to the audience. So take a note from the community in the Netherlands. There's something similar that can happen here in Portugal. Just get in touch with your local user group. Come to JNation, and not just stay in the country. You can reach out to others. So take again an advice or a hint of what other communities have done, and you can also continue to grow in your own communities.
All right. Yeah, I totally agree. And thank you for having me here, man.
Thank you. So thank you everyone for watching, and see you next.